Okay, so I just made part 1 to this, so if you haven't watched part 1, watch that one first because it's not going to make sense. But I was lastly about to say and talk about I want new friends. Now, I think saying I want new friends sounds like a bad thing, but honestly, I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean that I want new friends because I find it nice to talk to loads of different people all the different times, or if I want to go a place with someone and I can't go with like a main friend, then I want to go with somebody else. And I feel like making friends with new people all the time is so fun, and it provides you with such new experiences, which I really like. And for my 2026, that is what I really want, is to celebrate new experiences all the time. So I feel like having new friends and being able to just jump into new friendships all the time is such a fun thing to be able to do. Hold on. So that's something I want to do. Then that checks off literally make new friends there. Oh, sorry, if you can see Canberra in the background, let me turn that off. Because I just made the thumbnail for the first one, that's why it's on there. Anyways, let me shut it down actually. Let's shut this down. Okay, we're not gonna shut it down, my phone's in the way. So what was I gonna say? If you see here, ride bikes. I have a bike that is chronically used like twice in its life, so I need to start bike riding. I feel like exercise is something that I just really want to prioritize, because I feel like I need to exercise more than I do, which ties into the gym, growing up, absolutely everything. I feel like you must grow up on the inside and the outside, which links to another thing, but I'll talk about it in a minute. So I feel like I just want to be able to, what was I doing? Gym. I want to be able to go to the gym quite a bit of times, because I feel like going to the gym, it's so good for your mind. It's so good for how you want to look and the image you want to present yourself as, the body you want and everything like that. And I feel like that would be good because I want like to go to the gym. I want to achieve those different things. So that's why I want to go to the gym. Then the thing I'm telling you it links into is glow up on the inside and the outside. So the gym will glow me up on the outside because obviously I want to look different. And then on the inside, I feel like it's maturing and doing different things. And I feel like you're constantly growing, you're constantly maturing through all these different situations. And I feel like this year, like things that you don't really notice about yourself, when you get into like different situations and different scenarios, different experiences, you see different sides to yourself that you might have not seen or know about. And I feel like maturing, fixing them, or thinking, oh, that's a good thing that you have and what's a bad thing that you have, and all these different things that you're changing constantly and obviously growing up, because in 2 years I'll be an adult, and I feel like I want a different mindset to one that I have. And I feel like 2026 is the way and the start of the mindset I want to grow, if that makes sense. And then on here, I found this quote. I think I found quite a bit of these pictures on Pinterest, and I liked this one. It was like, what you imagine, you create. And I feel like, I actually don't know what that means. Anyways, oh, the life I imagine, I want to be able to create it. This vision board, I want it to come true. So I've created it, and now I want it to come true. So, no, I've imagined it, I've made it, but now this year I'm going to make it come true. I think that makes sense. Okay, what you feel, you attract. And I feel like if you have such a bad idea of the world and everything like that, you're going to attract bad things in the world. If you have a good, positive mindset, you will attract more things. Not all the time, but you will most likely attract more of those things on a regular basis. And that's something I want to attract more. I want to enjoy more experiences. I want to celebrate little things that you might be thinking, oh, that doesn't really matter. I want to celebrate it because it's only going to happen this year once, and I feel like that's something that we're taking for granted all the time, and I don't think that's something we should be doing. But then next one we've got here, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's a person with their provisional license, obviously blocked out. However, I want to get my provisional license because I'm turning the age of getting my provisional license. And I feel like that's something, like that's an experience, a little thing to tick off, because I want to learn how to drive. I want to practice driving, even though I am kind of scared of driving, because I just feel like there is so much reckless drivers out there and I'm scared that I'm going to get into a crash. However, I do want to drive. I do like a nighttime drive. I think they are fun. However, I do like to be in the passenger princess all the time. But I do feel like if I ever wanted to leave the house, then I can want to go on a nighttime drive. I want to be able to do that. So I feel like that would be fun. And I feel like driving people around is fun. Also, I don't like having responsibility of other people's lives in my hands though. But I still feel like driving people around would be fun. And something to say I've done for 2026. Oh yeah, I've got volunteering on this little post-it here. It says volunteer, but yeah, that's what I mean. I started volunteering this year. I love it. Like, I love it so much. I do it at the Women's Aid charity and I absolutely love it. Like, I find it so fun. All the little tasks that I do, I just find it fun and exciting. And I don't just find it's like little tasks that you're doing that are basic, but I just find it so interesting and so fun. And I feel like the feeling it gives you afterwards is just so nice, and I just like it. It feels like you're doing something for a cause or for a reason, and that's what I like about it even more. Even though I don't get paid and I do need a job, which we'll talk about afterwards, I still want to find time to volunteer and stuff like that. My volunteering place is not open at the moment. Oh my gosh, I need to cough. Give me a second. Sorry about that. After doing my volunteering, it's not open right now, but like when it is, I can't wait to go back and do it again because I find it honestly so fun. I think I've been about twice, so I want to definitely grow that up in 2026. So definitely, I think I've only did it I've only done it twice, but hold on. But yeah, another thing I want to keep doing is, it says like a thing here, that's what we call it at my house, but like we sometimes make up bags of food and then we'll drive around like different areas. We go Perry Bar, is it around town? I don't know. Oh, we don't really like up near it because we don't enter town that often, but we go there and we package up foods because there's like apps where you can get food for cheaper at like certain times at night. So we grab that and then we package that up, go out in the cars, and then we give it to homeless people. So that's something I really want to continue doing and doing more of, because I don't feel like we did it enough in 2025, and I feel like 2026 I feel like I could just do it more, especially if I get my provisional, because there's just basically everything on my vision board all links in together and it helps me further do more stuff. But yeah, I feel like that would be a fun thing to do. So yeah. Oh, here's another one. We've got this here. This is actually me on here, but we're going to ignore that because that links into something else. Piercings. I actually want a nose piercing. I want my seconds done. I was thinking about getting my belly done, but I don't know about that just yet. But I definitely want my seconds done. I will literally go anywhere, any shopping centre, and I will be looking at getting my seconds done all the time. It's so expensive for no reason, and I kind of just want to get it like just someone to randomly do it and just let me go on my way. But I don't think my parents are going to allow me to do that. However, I kind of just want it done. Like, I don't really feel like anything's going to happen to me. So, yeah. Here, I have a Miss Dior perfume. I really want a Miss Dior perfume. However, I need a job because I can't afford Miss Dior perfume by myself. So I want that with basically my first paycheck. I want to be able to say that I got a job and was able to get myself a Miss Dior perfume, because it's a luxury item to me, and I feel like that's just, I don't know, I feel like that's an accomplishment that I did want to do. So that's something I wanted. Above it, it says happy birthday. And that's because, well, obviously everyone's birthday is in another year, but for my 17th, I kind of want it to keep it like, not basic, but still fun. But like my 18th, I want a massive party, like massive. So I still want a good birthday, but it will be my birthday, so I just added that. Drink water. And then I've got an alarm system. I feel like these are things I want to better my health. I do not drink enough water every single day, and I don't think that's good for me at all. So I want to drink some more water. And then waking up early I actually get the ick when I wake up late. Like, I think it's such a disgusting personality trait in me. Nobody else, I don't really mind if other people are waking up late. Me, on the other hand, though, I feel like my day's wasted. I get like really annoyed and agitated very easily if my day hasn't been spent doing a lot, if that makes sense. Because if I don't immediately wake up and have a shower before like 9 o'clock, I'm probably not going to be the happiest version of myself throughout that whole day. And I feel like that, I don't know why that is, but I feel like that is something that I do, and I get really angry and get really annoyed that I haven't had a shower like in that bracket of time. Even if I'm staying in the house, like, I just get annoyed. So I feel like making sure that my day is spent doing a lot of stuff and well, I feel like that helps my mind and helps me feel like my day has been worth it. So I like that. Then another thing on here is like different outfits that are on here. I was kind of not debating, but like I wanted to put them on there because I wanted to like embrace different styles, different outfits, loads of different things. And I put a dress on there and then jeans because I'm either going to be found in a dress or a skirt or jeans, like all the time. I'm either dressy or jeans. That's it. And I feel like I want to try on new styles, more clothes, more dresses, loads of different things like that. So that's on here. I've got the Let Them Theory book, which I actually am going to get today because it is at my nan's. I did not massive order. I did a Boxing Day order of like these books. I got 4 in total, and they were really good, really cheap priced. And they are just books to help your mindset and do better. And I feel like maturing and making sure that like you're doing the right things in your life intentionally will definitely help grow my mindset. So I wanted to get that. Loving my hair. I feel like with my hair, I think ever since I was younger, it's been a very interesting journey with my hair and how much I like it and how much I don't like it and everything like that. So I feel like definitely want to just absolutely solidify liking my hair and stuff like that. Also, I want to grow it out a lot, so I need a cut. So that's definitely something I need to get on here. Done. Spending time with my family. This is a massive picture of my family right there. This is literally not like that's a few members of my family right there, and that's in our Christmas dinners. I love spending time with my family, but I feel like I want to spend more time with loads of different people in my family, a bit more. And I feel like I don't do that. And then I wonder why my circle's so small. And like, you know, and you don't have much to say, but you're not spending enough time with them. So I want to do that more. Savings. I have like a future here one. And it's like needs money. Like I need to start saving. Like I don't save enough. Here I've got the number 35 because I want to read 35 books this year. I want a new bedroom, which is here. I don't exactly want it like this style. Don't really know if you can see it very much, but I do want it quite cutesy and girly. Cooking. I put cookings on here. I don't know why I did that. It was like 1 o'clock at night. I wasn't thinking straight. I want to do more cooking this year. So, yeah. I want to do more cooking this year, definitely. I'm actually debating this one, so I'm not going to say it yet. I need a clean room all the time. I want to keep studying, passing my exams all the time. Investing. I want to, by 2026 has ended, I want to invest in like 1 or 2 companies to see like different shares and stuff like that. That's definitely needing a job. I don't know if I spoke about that, but I definitely want a job. I don't care what job it is. I just want a job. I want to travel. Definitely want to travel. I'm not trying to rush, but like there's not much to say. I want to keep writing. Like I want to start writing, but like actually continuing it, because I loved writing all the way since I was a kid, and I absolutely love it, and I don't know why I don't do it anymore. I only do when there's a problem, but like I'm not writing like a story or anything like that, but I want to do that more. Like because I'll write like loads of pages of a story and then I just move on to the next one, and I'm like, but there's a whole one right there. And I've got a massive box just full of them, and it's not good. Oh, I want to go back to horse riding. When I tell you how much I love horse riding, I just love horses in general. Horse shows, horses, horse riding, every single thing. Taking care of horses, absolutely love it. So I definitely want to start that again. I love hobbies. I used to do swimming, but now we're replacing that with the gym. I want to ride bikes. I love like at home hobbies too. Candle making, all that. But yeah, I just can't wait to start horse riding again. Here, romanticize your life. I love romanticizing my life, and that's something I definitely want to do a bit more. I don't know if I spoke about travel, but I want to go on like holidays and things like that. Oops, I think someone's home now. Okay, so I need to go get that. However, the last thing I want to say is I definitely want to grow more in my faith and everything like that. And then the last thing is taking myself out and doing different things by myself, because I think we should value alone time a bit more than I already do. But yeah, okay, that's it. Bye.